This man had 5 children and they were all blind. 5 children and they were all blind. And I've said it to you ladies before, be careful and be prayerful before you marry somebody that will bring curses into your life. Do not go and acquire curses on yourself in the name of marriage. Pray about everything. Pray about every chaika. Pray about every suitor, about anybody that indicates that he's interested in wanting you in his life. Pray about it. Ask God to direct your move. Before you make any funny move, you might end up putting yourself in bondage for no reason. How would you as a woman feel if you give birth to 5 children, every single one of them is blind? You gave birth to them blind. How would you feel? Now, this young man got married to a lady who was also excited to marry him, and they had the first child. The first child was blind, the second child blind, the third child blind, the fourth child blind, the fifth child blind. Of course, they had to start going for prayers. They had to go around. They started asking questions. The woman was asking questions. The man was asking questions. They were going to different prayer houses, asking God what exactly was the problem. And everywhere they would go to, they would tell the woman, they would tell the man, ask your husband, he did something. There is something that happened that is making your children blind. And the man truly did not remember. He had never had any encounter with a blind person or had never done anything bad to a blind person. According to him, he just could not remember. It got to a point where they went to a particular prayer house, and at the point, the man started to remember something. And the prayer person, the person that was doing these prayers for them, actually helped him remember what the problem was. Now, can you guess what the problem was? This young man, as a child below 5 years, grew up in a typical African home, and they had chickens, they had fowls in the compound. And when this the fowl, the hen, actually the female one, the mother, would lay eggs, these eggs will hatch, and the little chicks will come out. This boy will pick these little chicks and blind them one after the other. He would blind them one after the other. And they asked him, why was he doing that? He said he liked how the little chicks will be blind and they will stagger. While walking, they will stagger because they wouldn't know where they're going. So nature saw this, nature held it, and nature waited for him. He got married, all his children were blind. Now, do you see my point? Why you as a woman, you should be extremely careful before you get married. In this union called marriage, 2 becomes 1. If your man is blessed, you will share in that blessing. If he's cursed, you will share in that curse. The same thing goes to a woman. If she's blessed, her spouse, her husband will share in that blessing. If she's also so be careful. Now a woman would take in, I am a mother, I know what it is to take in, to carry a child for 9 months in the belly. I know what it's like. Only for me to give birth to that child is blind, and then it happens to you as a woman 5 times. What would you do?